my gosh. Okay, this card is beyond beautiful.
Lord, thank you for this another beautiful Father's Day.
Hi friends, welcome back to another video. It is so good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. It is an overcast, stormy day here in East Tennessee. Today is actually Sunday, which is Father's Day. We did not go to church this morning. We haven't been in several weeks just because of all of the sickness that we've been experiencing. And then David, he was still experiencing symptoms as of this morning, and we have a beautiful brand new newborn baby who sits behind us, and so the last thing that we would ever want to do is take a chance and make that beautiful little baby sick. So we opted not to go today. But what's going on right now is I hopped into the shower and I'm letting my hair air dry currently, so no telling what I actually look like. But last week I mentioned to David, let's have a cookout, hamburgers, hot dogs, you know, and invite our family over and let's just hang out. Well, he never said anything else to me. It didn't seem like that was a good idea, and he definitely wasn't on board for it, you know. Because I'm the type of person that I'm going to prepare in advance. Like, I would have already had all the groceries, I would have had things made, and we're good to go, you know, so I didn't have to run around last minute or stress. But it is what it is. It's his very first Father's Day, and I wanted to make it special for him. So anyways, he didn't say anything else about the cookout. Last I heard, we were going to Texas Roadhouse or Outback or something like that, so I was very cool with that. And then I casually heard him talking on his phone to his dad last night, saying that we were having a cookout today for Father's Day. So anyways, I can make this happen super easy. I'll just get some pre-made things, and I'm running out to our local grocery store because our Walmart, it's a further drive here in the mountains of East Tennessee. So I'm just going to go to the local grocery store, the dollar store, whatever, and we can make this happen. Casual, as long as we can all get together, it's not going to be a big deal at all. And as far as gifts, David is the kind of person who, when he says, I don't want a gift, don't get me anything, really, don't get him anything, because I mean, to the point where he would hurt your feelings. I've learned my lesson a long time ago. Unless he picked it out and he really wanted it, then don't get him frivolous things. Seriously. Do you know somebody like that, you know, it's best just not to go there, you know? But anyways, I need to go ahead and hopefully we can beat everybody getting out of church anyways. It doesn't really matter what I look like. You know, today it's going to be a good day. And I hope you had a good Father's Day, because by the time that you see this, it's already going to be past. Oh, by the way, I seen a meme the other day on Facebook that said, forget saying long story short. I'm going to start saying short story long. And I'm about to take you on a journey that you didn't ask for. Well, anyways, that's me. So, welcome. Is there a deer casually walking down the road right now? What's happening? Is this deer injured or? Dude. Why is this happening currently? What is going on? Oh my gosh. Okay. What? Dude, deer is right in the middle of the road. What is happening currently? Is there something wrong with it? There has to be something wrong with it. That's so strange. Okay, that deer is still just walking down the road. He just went off the side of the road a little bit. It's so strange. and I guess everybody's gonna come around 3 o'clock. Town is really picking up. It's crazy because we have a waterfall here, and a lot of tourists love to come and view it. Well, it's been closed down for, I don't know how long. How long, Loretta? Has it been 2 years or something, where they rebuilt the bridge and stuff? But anyways, it just recently opened back up, so traffic in our town is officially crazy again. But also, this is only the second time that I have been away from Arthur, and that was just to run to town, and that's one of the reasons why I did come to town also, because the thought of driving all the way to Walmart and being away from my little angel that long, it's kind of hard. I'm gonna be honest. He's in really good hands. He's with his daddy, but at the same time, that's my baby. And it's so strange walking around the store, you know, without him. It's very strange. Well, I just got back and my sweet little angel is sleeping. He doesn't even know that I was gone, but that's okay. Anyways, I've got about 2 hours to get everything ready, which is super easy. I just have a few little dishes that I need to put up over here. And yeah, so we'll just get everything together, and hopefully we're gonna have a good time today. So he got his pictures back that he had done, and David said, "Why is that baby in a basket laying on a piece of fur?" And I was like, "I don't know." And now I can't unsee it. Why is he in a basket with a piece of fur? Anyways, we'll focus on him, baby. He's super cute. But that's his first little professional photo. And I got these for our grandpas. It says, "Happy first Father's Day as my grandpa." And I'm going to put one of these pictures in there for each of them. And then this is the card for David. He's out talking to his dad. Okay, this card is beyond beautiful. "To my daddy on our first Father's Day together. Love you very much." This is the cutest card ever. I love it so much. So anyways, I'll need to get these together as well. Okay, so for drinks, David requested a wild cherry Pepsi and a Mountain Dew. So basically those are for him. I got a Sprite Zero and then also just a regular Coca-Cola. And then over here, I got a bag of onions. I think those were on sale for 99 cents. And he wanted brioche buns. They didn't have them, so I got what they had. But I just got this big pack of 12 count buns, an 8 count of the hot dog buns, chips. David said, "Why didn't you get name brand chips and get a bigger bag? You're gonna have to go back to the store." Well, whatever. Probably not everybody's gonna want chips, or I can tell somebody to pick up a bag of chips, honestly. So I just could not bring myself to pay $5 for the brand name when these were $1.79 and they're really good. So anyways, I got some hot chocolate because I like that at night when I'm winding down. I got 2 of the Welch's Grape because you can't get this at Walmart. You have to get it at the dollar store, and it's my favorite. I got some more of this because I just finished this up and it was amazing. If you have a Save-A-Lot, get this. It's really good. And then I got this to put on fish or chicken. I'm sure it's going to be just as good. I'm loving these seasonings currently. These were 2 for $4, so I got sharp cheddar, and I also got American for the burgers today. And I just got some of these disposable plates, and then these Glad cups. These are super cute. I don't know how much they were. They were on a end aisle, but my bill was only $25 at the dollar store, so they couldn't have been that high. I just grabbed an extra chili bean just in case. I don't know. I got this chili seasoning just in case because I may have some. I'm not sure. I'll have to look and see. I got this for a chocolate eclair cake, and I put cream cheese in my chocolate eclair cake, by the way, but I got 2 vanilla puddings, some honey graham crackers, some icing. I am not going to be making my own icing from scratch. It just is what it is. I grabbed a potato salad. I got the original. Usually I like the mustard base, but I thought everybody else might like that better. I grabbed 1 coleslaw for a chili dog. I just grabbed this pack of hot dogs. They didn't have a great selection, so that's what we got. I got some pickles. This is going to be for the chili, and this is for the dessert. I'm not sure what size I needed, so I did go ahead and get 2 of those. I got this pack of beef for chili. These are the hamburgers. Actually, they were different prices. $1.71 a pound on this. No, $4.99 a pound. I was wrong about that. But anyways, I got 2 of these. And then I got a Miracle Whip for burgers. Well, we've got 2 hours before everybody's going to be here, so we need to go ahead, first of all, and get all the things put into the refrigerator, especially these drinks so they can be getting cold, and then the other things that needs to stay cold, like the cheese and the hot dogs and the meat. I'll pull the meat out when it's closer to time to get it room temperature before it goes onto the grill. And by the way, the light switch that was flickering, that's because the refrigerator door, it hits the light switch and it does that. The power is not about to go out, but I was just trying to get everything organized at this point and get a game plan together. What am I going to work on first? So I know that I need to work on the dessert because technically it needs to chill for 4 hours, if not overnight. So I'm really pushing it, thinking that, it's going to be able to chill for like an hour and a half in the refrigerator and it's going to be fine. So we'll just see how it comes out. For dessert, by the way, I am making a chocolate eclair cake. Now with my chocolate eclair cake, like I said, I like to add cream cheese to it. In my opinion, cream cheese just makes everything better. So I'm going to show you how we make that. First of all, I also got this, what's it called? Why am I drawing a blank? Not a robe. Why do I want to call this a robe? Apron. Oh my. Okay. That's how it's going currently. Okay, this apron, I got it at Walmart and I absolutely love it. I think it is so cute. So to make this dessert, first of all, you put your 2 packs of pudding in there. You could use French vanilla pudding as well, and then 3 cups of milk. And you whisk that up for 2 minutes until it starts to thicken up. And technically, or typically, I will use the hand mixer, but on this day I decided to do it by hand, less dishes. So you just mix that up for 2 minutes and then you let it sit for 5 minutes. And so while that is thickening up, I'm going to go ahead and start on the chili. So I put my beef into the pot and, there weren't a ton of options when it come to beef at Save-A-Lot. But the thing of it is, it's a great place to get beef because they actually have a butcher there. And I guess anywhere that actually has a physical butcher is the best place to get meat. So I'm going to start browning up the beef and then we'll add our onions to it after I drain the grease out of it here in a little bit after it cooks about halfway. So now I'm adding the cream cheese in and we'll just get that mixed up. I'm telling you, if you put cream cheese in it, it just takes it to the next level. Like if you've had an Oreo dirt cake, it's that flavor. And it's just so yummy. Seriously, add the cream cheese. And then now what we do is we just fold in the Cool Whip. So I ended up only needing one of these, 8 ounces, but I didn't have the recipe pulled up. So, I just wanted to be on the safe side and make sure that we have enough. And you just fold these in and then you just use 1 little teaspoon of the vanilla. And typically I don't even add the vanilla in, but this particular recipe, it told us to add the vanilla in. So I went ahead and thought that we would try that. And by the way, I found this recipe, I followed it from Pinterest, so I will leave that down in the description box for you in case you decide that you want to make this dessert for yourself. It is very delicious. It's somewhat simple, there's no baking involved. You don't have to turn the oven on, and it's just a great dessert to take to birthday parties or church functions, or if somebody passes away and you need to take a dessert to somebody, just for whatever. Hey, for supper, just for at home. It's just a really good sweet treat. And David said that it was actually really good also because we have not been eating as many sweets. The one sweet that we had last week was the Snicker dates, which I shared those with you in the last video. And so that's pretty much the only sweet thing that we've had. We've been making better decisions. It's going to take me a minute to fully be committed and to make up my mind. But at this point, I'm making small little changes every day, and I am proud of myself. So now I did go ahead and drain my grease. There really wasn't much grease in that beef at all, but I'm going to add the onions to it. And I know everybody makes chili differently, but I do it very basic and very easy. But all you do with this is you just layer it up. We're going to put one more layer of the crackers on there, one more layer of this mixture, then one last layer of the crackers, and then we're going to put chocolate on the top. But while I'm thinking of it, with that deer, David said that that deer acting, irate like that, she was probably looking for her baby, sadly. That deer, they tend to put their baby somewhere, like they'll hide it and then they'll go and look for food or whatever, and then they'll come back to get the baby. And he said sometimes they'll forget where they put the baby, or, sometimes, unfortunately, things happen to the baby. So, anyways, he reassured me that more than likely she found her baby. I sure hope so. So that's so sad, that she was desperate in broad daylight. I wish I could have helped her, but it's not like I can put her in my car and we can go out looking for the baby. Now, this may not be super pretty because I definitely did not take my time. I mean, we're on a time crunch right now, and so that's okay, because the way it tastes is the most important part, but it's not too terrible, I don't like a ton of chocolate on the top of it, so there is still some chocolate left in that container. I just find that, I don't like the whole container on top. It just makes it too rich and too sweet. Are you a clean as you go type of person, or are you hey, we'll just clean afterwards? So I'm a clean as you go person, and David is a we'll clean it afterwards. But I don't know, I need to stay on top of it. Let's just keep it all caught up, so at the end of everything we're not going to have as much. I decided to put the potato salad and the coleslaw into these containers, not because I was trying to trick everybody into thinking that I made all of this homemade, because I told them that I did not, but I just like my containers and I just thought it would be pretty and I just wanted to, so that's exactly what I did. But what did you guys get into for Father's Day? Did you get to celebrate or at least eat something good? I know this is a super hard day for a lot of people. David and I are both very fortunate that we still have both of our dads. We did have both of our moms up until a year and a half ago, and David's mom passed away, but everybody that is coming today is David's dad and my mom and dad, and I would like it if my brother would come, but anyways, he ended up not coming, but we missed you, brother. Maybe we'll get to see you soon, but I wanted to give you an update on how everything is looking. So in the cooler, I put ice in there, and there's the cups. Now right here, this is where the drinks are going to go. I've got the beef sitting out, coming to room temperature, and I do have it seasoned. And then I've got the cheese sitting over here. Right here are the plates and the silverware, and I've got cups out because I am going to make a pot of coffee. Right here is where the hamburger is going to go. Back there is going to be the hot dogs. Here is the chili, if you would like to have a chili dog, or if you just want a bowl of chili. Right here are the bowls, hamburger buns, hot dog buns, and then I cut up an onion, and I've got lettuce, pickles, tomatoes. I've got Miracle Whip, mayonnaise, and here are the chips, and then we'll put the potato salad and the coleslaw here. I guess I should probably go ahead and make a pot of coffee too.
Yeah. How many scoops for the whole thing?
Yeah, I think.
Well, you do one each, but I don't want to make it too strong.
All you're talking about, that's the route I'm gonna go.
Just to go right around the neck.
Nope.
I'll get on the computer and see PetSmart's probably gone.
Get hungry. You get hungry. Hey, smile.
We're going to see.
Oh, he's so pretty. He's getting hungry.
Whichever one.
He is. Lord, he looks just like David now.
You want me to sit here?
Anywhere.
Ready?
Okay, we gonna pray and eat.
All right. Everybody ready?
Ready? Okay.
Lord, thank you for this another beautiful Father's Day. Just thank you for Richard and for Junior, Lord, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to become a dad. And just pray for everyone here, Lord, that you would be with their health, Lord, and pray that you'd be with Brad and heal him, Lord, and just pray that you'd be with Arthur and help him to raise and grow and seek after you. And just thank you for all your many blessings. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Okay, we're ready to eat.
We have to warm some
Somebody's
stuff
done
up.
already. Ain't they?
We've got a feast now. We threw this together in no time at all. We've got.
We help him let you.
Well, he can sit in his chair, pulling up our chairs to us.
I brought me a Pepsi. I'm a Pepsi man.
Well, she's got you set up.
He's a good bird, so he's good.
Well, Jen's got it going on.
Come in here and tell us to
Let's
wait.
do that on there, but I'll
I'm feeling clearer, the moments are realer. A weight off my shoulder, let me touch the sky. I'm seeing in color, I'm living in wonder. I'm right here now. I'm gonna dance in the light, I'm gonna shout out for joy. I'm gonna live out this life like I never have before. I'm gonna take every breath as if I had no more. I'm gonna sing every song, yeah. I'm gonna open up my heart and I'm gonna dance in the light. Yeah, I'm gonna dance in the light. It was too long, I suffered inside. I was locked in my mind and almost lost my soul. dance in the light. I'm gonna shout out for joy. I'm gonna live out this life like I've never had before. I'm gonna take every breath as if I had no more. I'm gonna sing every song, yeah. I'm gonna open up my heart and I'm gonna dance in the light. I'm gonna dance in the light. I'm gonna dance in the light. Gonna dance in the light. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I know this is a shorter one, but I wanted to just get something out. But I wanted to say thank you for being here, spending time with me, for all your love and support. You keep fighting that good fight of faith, and the Lord willing, I will see you again very soon.